Every day we're surrounded by bad news. But when life's so hectic for us all, do we really have the time to worry about the things that are out of our control? Winglewood is a fresh approach. We're focusing on the information that helps us all to make a difference for ourselves. There's huge problems with the state of the world, but we shouldn't overlook the fact that our personal health and happiness is very much linked with the bigger picture. And so to look after the planet, we really need to see the importance of taking better care of ourselves as well. This is a huge shake-up to the way we see the stories around us. We're seeing ourselves as part of them, and I believe real improvements can be made when we start to understand the relationships between us and everything within our lives. So Winglewood brings an entirely new structure to news. We're looking at the various aspects of our lives through 6 content series. Each series paints the picture from a particular focus, and also allows us to see where they start to merge. This is to help dismantle some of the rigidness in our view of the things we're used to, so we can become more open to the possibility of changes that are already within our own hands. We're taking inspiration from nature as a backbone that runs through this structure. If our health is linked to the health of the world, then nature really should be our biggest teacher. Nature doesn't worry about waste. A tree won't produce just enough seed to create a few saplings. It will fill its branches, and we really wouldn't call this reckless or excessive. Nothing can be wasted, because it's always in a changing state, finding an alternate use until it's broken back down into the soil and ready to grow into something new. By contrast, we rarely know the journey of the stuff we use, but it often comes to a permanent end. The chemical processes that we use are a huge part of the reason that so much of what we're done with can't biodegrade, and instead the resources get locked within a hole in the ground. And that's not the only damage that chemicals cause. While they offer many benefits, the impact of toxic substances always transfers beyond where we place them, and causes long-reaching damage to our own health and also the ecosystems. But perhaps the most damaging relationship we currently have is the way we value money over time. Because our inflated focus on finances pushes us to a routine where there never can be enough. When we're too busy to think much beyond our own needs, we get caught up in having to do things the way we're used to doing them, so that we can function on a bit of an autopilot. When we muster on a loan, we seek convenience through familiarity, and life can start to feel like it could fit into a mould, which really isn't a joyful outlook. Nature creates convenience from a very different place. By valuing uniqueness, everything takes on just the roles that they're suited to, and an array of beneficial relationships exist effortlessly. This is not only good for the individuals, but maintains all resources within their continuous flow. So while we're focusing on life through the 6 series, we're always keeping a thought towards the inspiration that nature provides. This will include becoming aware of steps that can be taken towards closing our resource loop, reducing chemicals, and building beneficial relationships. This is a completely new approach to reporting on our lives. So if it takes your interest, I'd highly recommend having a look around the website for a better understanding of how it all fits together. Don't forget to follow along on your favourite platform to keep up to date. And while Winglewood is my concept, bear in mind that I'm right at the beginning, just trying to get things moving. So if you like what you see, please do consider sharing with your friends and family.